Welcome to the June edition of our Mosman Insider. I'm Megan Thomas.
I'm David Benjafield.
And I'm Matthew Smythe. So what's been happening in the market overall? If we look right across the lower North Shore, the market has been a little bit too paced. But here in Mosman, it's actually been particularly strong. There have been a lot of very good sales, which we'll cover off in a moment. But there was one sale in particular that's happened since the beginning of the year, which was at 46 The Grove. Now that sold only a couple of months ago for $30 million, just here in Balmoral. It was only 6 years ago that property traded for $11 million. So that's an incredible uplift in a very short period of time, underlying the strength of the Mosman market. From a rentals point of view, the market still remains very strong. Not quite as strong as it was right at the beginning of the year when we had queues right down the street for any rental property that we had. But we are seeing properties leasing within 10 days still, and that's very quick historically, and that's great if you're looking for an investment heading into spring. So what can we expect from the property market heading into the second half of the year? Well, there's certainly going to be a lot of new buyers that are going to enter the market. In particular, downsizers coming from the upper North Shore, because for them, they typically wait until their gardens are in full bloom up there to bring their properties on the market, which then makes them buyers down here. And we'll also see the return of the expats, as they all historically enter the market before Christmas, wanting to get set up for the next year ahead. So overall, it should be a very stable market. And if anything, there might be a little bit of capital increase if we do see stock levels remain low.
As Matthew briefly mentioned, stock levels have remained low over the last month, with only 30 sales being achieved in the Mosman market. Some standout sales that have been achieved is 2 of 2E Mosman Street in Mosman, which was a lovely 4-bedroom apartment on the water there, selling for the highest price at $13.5 million. And on the lower end of the scale, we saw a 1-bedroom apartment on Spit Road selling for $786,000. And in the middle market, we saw 35 Holt Avenue in Mosman selling for $6.5 million, which is only on 411 square metres. And going back 2 or 3 years ago, these homes were trading probably $4.5 to $5 million. So it's amazing to see how far Mosman has come in the last couple of years.
And in community news, Mosman is very excited to welcome one of Sydney's top Japanese restaurants, Wushuku, to Mosman News, and they will be opening their doors in August this year. We can't wait to see that, and it'll certainly be a treat for Mosman foodies. And in other community news, the next Mosman markets will be held on the 6th of July. And if you refer to Mosman Council's website, you will see a list of wonderful activities for the school holidays for your kids. And we do have to say a massive thank you to Public Dining Room, one of Sydney's most iconic restaurants, for hosting us today. Until our next edition, we look forward to seeing it open for inspection.